be a really big emotional spender, especially when my anxiety and depression were at its worst. In fact, one time I even took out extra money for my student loans and adopted a whole ass dog and then spent $1,000 on him in about a month, only to then a couple weeks later find him a new home and gift them all the toys and things that I had purchased for him because I was not equipped to handle myself, let alone another being. These days, my emotional spending is pretty under control, but I know a lot of us have struggled with it, especially in the last couple of years. So what are some tips on how to cope a little bit differently? Number one, first recognize a little bit of emotional spending is not a bad thing. It's okay if you want to celebrate through buying yourself something new, or if you want to soothe by buying yourself something that's soothing. The only time it really becomes a problem is if we're going into debt or not reaching our other financial goals because of this emotional spending. Number two, give yourself a budget for it. If you already know that you're an emotional spender and you can bet on at least once a week having some type of emotional need to fill with spending, set a budget for it. That way you don't feel any guilt or any shame for being like, hey, I need something to feel better. Number three, this is my favorite, write a list of all the things that make you feel different. Like a huge list of the most random things. For me, that's like cleaning and dancing. Then in the moments where you feel like you're ready to spend emotionally, set a timer for like 15 minutes and then pick one of those things from the list and do it for 15 minutes. When that timer goes off, if you still want to buy the thing, go ahead. We're just trying to create distance between the impulse and the actual decision to purchase.